Welcome to River City Plus. It is the show after the show, and today we are talking to muralists, not necessarily local. Jason is, but they are coming in, or they're muralists coming in from all over the country and locals for the first ever Jacksonville Mural Festival, which is your baby, Jason.
Yeah, that's my baby. Yeah.
So we met years ago, and I didn't realize how big is it muraling? I don't even know if that's right. I'm going to make it a rancism, but how big of an art form it was and how many people are doing it and how people can make careers out of it. So just why, one, did you guys get into this? And two, break down the Mural Festival for us.
Yeah, murals have been growing a lot in popularity. When we first hooked up a few years ago, it was just starting out, and now there are artists like us who are making a career of it. And we just wanted to put together a festival here in Jacksonville where some northern artists could come down and enjoy the warm weather down here, and feature some local artists and sort of learn from each other and create and then just have a good time.
See, I'm a complete jerk. I totally didn't introduce everybody. So that's Jason Tetlak. He's local. You're the executive director for the festival, right?
Yeah, the National Mural Awards.
All right. And then we've got Phil Seth in the building and Zulu Painter. And so, but Zulu, you're from St. Petersburg, aren't you?
St. Pete, baby. Nice and warmer than Jacksonville right now.
So, Phil, where are you from?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So it's your fault. All right, we'll blame it on Phil.
Blame it on me. It's all right.
So for you guys, what's it like to be able to come to Jacksonville and be a part of the first ever Jacksonville Mural Festival?
Oh, it's beautiful, and it's a lot warmer than where I'm from, so I'm all right by it. And it's just great to be able to bring your art to other places that you're not familiar with. You get to meet the other artists, how they work, learn stuff from them, share notes, and then it's just like a great experience,
And what about you, Zulu?
I have a couple of other murals here in Jacksonville, and it's great to come back. I've gotten a lot of love over on Philip Randolph. There's some murals over there. I got some great art friends here, Elena Olander, Cooley Ross, and it's really just good to be back. I wish it was warmer.
And Zulu actually was the winner of our first 48-hour mural festival 2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a 48-hour. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we partnered with the 48-hour film project, and we do
I do remember that. Yeah.
So he was the winner the first time we did that. So yeah, he's been around Jacksonville a little bit.
Yeah, I do remember. So 48-hour film festival. I do remember they added that arm. I went to the festival. I had to leave before the murals posted, but and they weren't even at. We were at WJCT for the award ceremony.
Yep.
But yeah, Jacksonville's art scene is like so expansive, and some of the artists, I mean yourself and Nico Suave and all of them, but the collaborative efforts that you guys are doing is amazing. But the $100,000 question, if anybody had that in this room, how do you work spray paint in 30-degree weather?
I'm gonna leave that to you, man.
As long as it's not freezing, we're all right, but it's just hard because you're holding a metal can that's freezing in your hand, and then you can't hold your fingers to the can anymore. It's difficult, but you can get the job done.
Is there anything like a Christmas Story where your hand freezes to the... Just kidding.
No, actually, Jason challenged me to a tongue on the can.
So this is going to be at the rail yards, right?
Yeah, we're in the rail yard district. Dennis and Ives development that's happening over there, they sponsored us and putting in, I think we've got 8 artists now total. So we got a couple of spots around the neighborhood just showcasing the development that's happening over there and local talent. And Saturday we're going to do a panel discussion so people can come out, meet the artists and ask some questions and have a good time, see all the art.
I didn't realize, because you were talking about taking notes and stuff about like different techniques, and so getting together and collaborate there like that, you guys learned some new stuff that'll either enhance or speed up your processes. What does it mean that you guys are able to do that and connect, and it's not like a competitive deal? It's like we're all here just making art.
Well, we were talking about it earlier. We're all just trying to exchange positive energy, and with that comes like conversations about, hey, you did this. Oh, I tried that. It's great, and it just feels good. We just collaborate mentally, and it really works out for us.
For me, it's kind of like being back in school. When you're in college or art school, there's like a community of you in a studio and you're giving feedback. And when you're a mural artist, a lot of times you're out by yourself, just you against the wall in the weather. So coming together in these kind of festival environments, it's nice to collaborate with each other or just trade stories about this. Has this ever happened to you? This one thing happened to me. It's fun to just, be around each other and learn.
And Phil, you're coming down to the South. It's a different vibe, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more collaborate. I know how you Yankees are out there.
Oh, no. I feel like Pittsburgh's a great city to collaborate, but it's the same deal when you have a festival and so many artists together. It's a cumulative energy process. So everybody hypes each other up. We all get excited about it, and we're all willing to, help each other out. It's like chefs in the kitchen. We all have the same ingredients, but we're all cooking different meals, and then you're like, why did you put brown sugar in that? That's amazing. It tastes amazing. I'm going to start doing it the same way. And I think, without, traveling, without meeting other artists, you're isolated. Then it's just you against the wall, and you're stuck with yourself. And I think we're all social beings. We like being around each other.
Yeah. And so I know you said there's a panel discussion. So the murals are going to be kind of sprinkled around the Rail Yards district or just the neighborhood? And so how are people going to be able to see everyone?
So 3 o'clock on Saturday, we're holding a panel discussion in the Dennis and Ives complex. So people can go to the website and get some tickets off Eventbrite, and we'll have all the artists there to answer questions, give some stories about where they're from and how they work, and and then you can go around the neighborhood and see all the art that's been up. Hopefully we'll be done by then, but the weather has slowed a few of them down. So
and they're all walking distance from each other.
Right? Yeah. The murals are all really close together.
It's going to be 50 degrees this weekend. You're golden. You got it.
And actually, Art Bikes Jacks is operating a tour Saturday morning,
nice.
too. So if you want to, ride through the neighborhood, see some other art, they're going to hit the Emerald Trail a little bit. So that tour is available Saturday morning also.
What is the National Mural Awards aspect of things?
So National Mural Awards is the organization that I'm the executive director of. And we hand out awards every year for the best murals across the country. But we also collaborate with other festivals. We do educational outreach. And so we've been all around. And as artists, we've been all around seeing these festivals all around the country. And I'm a local, so I said, why don't we have one of those kind of festivals here? Let's bring some people to town. And, to your point, if we don't bring other artists to town, then local artists don't get to learn from them, don't get to see what they're doing and swap our information for their information. And so if local artists want to have opportunities out of town, we got to also bring out-of-town artists here to do the same thing.
Now, I just want to put this in perspective for people, because a lot of times people are like, I want to be rich, or I want to. You guys are doing this for the passion. I mean, you're living and you're doing your thing. But so what would you say to somebody that is an artist that is like, I want to pursue art, but I want to make money, but do you follow your passion? Do you follow the dollars? What would you say to that person that is on that fence of living their life?
Yeah, find the thing you love and rinse and repeat. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Just get in the process of creating what you love, and that will carry you through. You don't want to start the career trying to replicate what other people do, because then you'll be stuck in that box trying to reproduce other people's art for your whole life. You want to find whatever that thing is, and it could be messy or it could be really detailed.
I say don't put your eggs in one basket. I'm doing all type of art jobs, and I find that when one thing slows down, another thing might pick up. So keep your eggs all over the place so they're gonna hatch later on, and then you can still be a starving artist.
I like it.
Yeah.
I definitely like that. And I actually wanted to hit that point, maybe a different discussion, because it's like you're a muralist, but you do other things. Our art, I started on this canvas, but then I went to this canvas and all of that. But we will talk more about that really quick. Just hit them really quick with your social. So if people may not be able to make it this weekend, but they see your work and they have this conversation, where can they find you?
www.zulupainter.com, Instagram @ZuluPainter with the number 1, and then Zulu Painter on Facebook.
Zulu, how old are you?
Old enough to know better, young enough to do it anyway.
Nobody says www anymore, just saying. All right.
Mine's just Phil Seth Creative. That's my website. That's my Instagram, my social. So just Phil Seth Creative. You can find me online.
Yeah, and if you want to learn about the National Mural Awards or the Jacksonville Mural Festival, you can go to nationalmuralawards.com.
And then what's your social? They might want to see your work.
Oh, my stuff is at Jason Tetlak.
And it's all over
It's all over
Jacksonville and
Jackson.
parts beyond. All right, we're going to shut it down, people. We got to wind it down. It's like when they're finishing the art, we're putting that last point on their signature. So we'll be back tomorrow with more River City Plus, but most definitely at 9:30 for River City Live. They got church, y'all.